Should you become a real estate agent in 2022? Stay tuned until the end of this video and you'll be able to decide for yourself. What's up YouTube? My name is Andres Restrepo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know, I'm a real estate agent here in the city of San Francisco. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I moved to this city with zero network, zero sales experience, and without knowing a thing about the city. A lot of people get into the real estate industry looking to make 6 figures and above, and actually it's very possible in this industry if you stick it out. So like I mentioned previously, I've been in the business for 4 years. Year 3, I actually crossed the 6-figure mark. In year 4, I entered the multiple 6-figure mark, making a little bit north of $250,000. Now, I don't say this to brag, I say this to just basically let you know what is possible in this business from somebody that came to it with zero experience and decided to stick it out and make it happen. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. This is an extremely tough business, and I wanted to throw the towel multiple times along this journey. If you've been following real estate for any length of time, it is no secret that the real estate market is as hot as ever. One of the most searched for careers is to become a real estate agent. It's actually the #1. Now, don't ask me why, but for some reason, a hot real estate market is synonymous of people thinking that it's easy to make money in real estate. Well, it couldn't be further from the truth. A hot real estate market essentially means that it's a seller's market. So the inventory is extremely tight, the buyer demand is very high, and there's not enough homes to sell. So it makes things very complicated for those getting into the business right now. To give you a fun little example, I live in San Francisco. San Francisco is a city that is 7 by 7 miles, so 49 square miles. There's about 5,000 real estate agents here in this city alone. At any given time in the market, there's only about 900 active listings to sell. Now, if we assume that every agent has just one listing, and we know that's not the case because top agents list multiple properties, but assuming that's the case, only about 1,800 agents are closing deals on any given month. So if you do the numbers on that, it's actually not in your favor to be a real estate agent because it's extremely competitive. The barrier to entry for real estate is very low. Only thing that you have to do is to do a real estate course, then apply for a state exam, take that exam, pass it, and voila, you're officially a licensed real estate salesperson in whatever state you're thinking about joining. Your next step would be to join a brokerage. And from there on is where your actual learning begins, in the field. When you decide to join the real estate industry, you're officially a 1099 independent contractor, which means that your success or your failure is gonna be on you. No one's gonna be telling you to complete a set schedule, to go into the office at a certain time, to leave at a certain time. This business is pretty much centered around production and how efficient you are at what it is that you do. Now, it's a very tough business to get into because it's gonna take you a while to actually learn everything that you need to know. The harsh reality about real estate is that we have about a 90% failure rate, which means that most of the agents that start in the business by year 5, 90% of them are gone. And it's a very tough business. So I'm gonna give you some suggestions, and if you think that real estate is a career for you and worth exploring, then by all means, go for it. The following suggestions are not in any sort of particular order, but if you follow them, you will be successful in this business. Suggestion number 1, master your craft. If you're gonna become a real estate agent, try to be the best agent that you can be. Understand the different contracts that are associated in a real estate transaction. Learn how to speak with prospects, right? And help them make a good decision. Understand the median prices in your marketplace. Understand who the top agents are. All of these things will help you become a well-rounded agent. Suggestion number 2, have a 6 to 12 month emergency fund. This is gonna be extremely useful if you wanna go into this business full time. And make no mistake, being part-time is it's not gonna cut it. In this particular market where you have a lot of top agents and they're very successful and they're very committed and they have a proven track record, you're gonna wanna be in the industry full time to be able to even compete in the marketplace. So my suggestion is figure out what your monthly expenses are, multiply that by 6 to 12, and whenever you have that amount of money saved up, I think it's an appropriate time for you to go pursue this career full time. Suggestion number 3, find a mentor to learn from. There's a lot of mentors out there, but you will have to seek them out. They're not gonna come to you. So go into your local real estate office, or maybe go look at different real estate offices in your area and see who the top performers are. Invite to take them out to lunch, ask them questions, get the information out of them, because they're not gonna give it to you just by virtue of you sitting in front of them. You have to be curious about the business to be able to get this information that will help you succeed. The road to success has already been paved. See what others have done that's worked for them, and if it aligns with the type of business that you want to create, then replicate. Suggestion number 4, create a business plan. This is very important because you want to have goals, okay? So let's say you want to make $100,000 in your first year, which is tough, but it's very possible in this business depending on where you're at and how much effort you put forward starting out. So once you figure what the average commission is for selling, the average home in your particular market, then you'll know, okay, I need to hit X amount of homes, and this is the way that I'm gonna go about doing it. Whether it's gonna be open houses, whether it's gonna be, door knocking, whether it's gonna be cold calling, whether it's gonna be sending out mailers, whether it's gonna be social media. There's a lot of ways that you can generate leads in this business. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and do your research and figure out what the best lead source for you might be. Suggestion number 5, commit to making it happen. Don't half-ass this, give it your all, because you're choosing a career path which could lead to, an amazing, amazing lifestyle. It's gonna be very tough starting out. You're gonna wanna throw in the towel a lot of times like I felt, but if you stick it out and you stay in the trenches and you keep doing the activities that get you to your goals, you're gonna be successful no matter what. Suggestion number 6, be prepared for letdown. This is a sales business. Rejection is a part of the game. You might be working with a few prospects and maybe 2 of them drop out because they're no longer interested in buying, they wanna go and rent. Or it turns out that their cousin is a real estate agent and they wanna work with them instead of you. Or you're at a listing presentation and multiple agents get interviewed and they decide to go with another agent. It's a part of the business. Don't take it personally and keep moving forward. Rejection is a part of the game. If you can't handle it, then you're gonna have a really tough time in this business. But if you work on your mindset, you have good habits, you set up a routine and something that's replicatable that you can stick to for a given period of time, you're gonna be successful no matter what. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I made this due to popular demand. I get a lot of newer agents or folks thinking about getting into the real estate industry that want some sort of guidance, so I made this for you. If you found any of this information helpful or informative, please give the video a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comment section below, and I'll make more of that, and thank you so much for watching.